Diet. Your diet is the food that you eat each day. Your diet should provide you with some of all the different kinds of nutrients. It should also give you the right amount of energy. A diet that provides all the different kinds of nutrients and the right amount of energy is called a balanced diet. How much energy? Each day, the energy in the food you eat should be approximately equal to the energy that you use up. Most of your energy comes from the carbohydrates and fat that you eat. Different people use different amounts of energy. For example, if you do a lot of sport, or walk or run a lot each day, you use more energy. If you don't move around much, you use less energy. Some people's genes mean that their body uses up energy more quickly than other people doing the same thing. If you are growing fast, you need extra energy to help your cells to divide. Tall people use more energy to move their body around than small people. Different diets. Everyone is different. Different people need different diets. Everyone needs plenty of minerals and vitamins, but people vary in how much protein and carbohydrate they need. Here are some examples. Young people who are still growing need a lot of protein to make new cells. If they use a lot of energy, then they need to eat enough carbohydrate to give them plenty of energy. They need to eat a little bit of fat for energy and also for making the membranes on the new cells. People who have to sit down for a lot of the day don't use up as much energy as people who are very active. So they don't need to eat as much carbohydrate or fat as someone who has a job that involves moving around or who does a lot of sport. A pregnant woman needs to eat plenty of protein to help to build her growing baby's new cells. She also needs lots of iron in her diet to make hemoglobin in her own blood and her baby's blood. She should eat plenty of calcium for building her baby's bones. Fiber. As well as the 6 nutrients you need in your diet, you also need to eat plenty of fiber. Fiber is not actually a nutrient. This is because, when you eat it, you cannot digest it, so it does not go into the blood or to your cells. Instead, it just travels all. You might think this means that it is no use to you, but in fact, fiber is very important to keep the digestive system healthy. It helps to prevent fiber is mostly cellulose. Remember that plant cell walls are made of cellulose, so foods made from plants are a good source of fiber. Cereal grains, seeds, and fresh fruit and vegetables are all excellent sources of fiber. And the good thing about this is that these foods usually contain lots of different minerals and vitamins too. Food groups. It can be quite difficult to think about which nutrients are in each kind of food that you eat. To make it easier, it sometimes helps to think about food groups. The picture shows some different kinds of food arranged in a triangle. The bigger the area in the triangle, the greater the proportion of your diet that kind of food should make up. Not too much. Although you should try to include every different kind of nutrient in your diet, there are some things that you should not eat too much of. Not too many sweets or fried foods. Quite a lot of meat, fish, eggs, pulses, or lots of fresh fruit and vegetables. Plenty of rice, bread, pasta, preferably too much sugar, a kind of carbohydrate, can make your teeth decay. It also increases the risk of developing an illness called diabetes. Too much fat, oil, or carbohydrate can make you put on weight. This can put a strain on your joints, heart, and other body organs. Eating too many fats that come from animals can increase the risk of developing heart disease.
What is a balanced diet? A balanced diet gives the right amount of what? Most energy comes from which nutrients? Who uses more energy each day? Why do growing children need extra energy? Why do young people need a lot of protein? Why does a pregnant woman need iron? Why does a pregnant woman need calcium? Is fiber a nutrient? Why is fiber important?